Hello, this is Kristen at Servantech, and in this tutorial video, we're going to take a look at the module positions available in our template, as well as adding a search field. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is change a setting in our template manager, which will allow us to see all of the invisible module positions. So we're going to log in to the back end of the website, and we're going to select under Extensions, Template Manager. So once you arrive at the Template Manager, you're going to look for this button in the upper right-hand corner right under the Joomla logo that says Options. When you select this, you'll notice that there's a setting. The first one listed says Preview Module Positions, and it is currently disabled. This will be your default setting when you install your templates. So we want to switch this to enabled so we can take a look at them on the front end. So I'm just going to save and close this setting and go back to the front end. Now you'll notice we're going to need to add something in order for these to appear, and what that is a question mark and then the letters TP $1. And when we enter that, we'll press return and load the page. And that is when you can see all of your available module positions. So you'll notice this template, which we've purchased from Shape5, has an open panel where you can click it and drop down content from the top. There's also a search position, which is not in use yet. We just see the outline of it over here on the right-hand corner of the site. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see that where we have our 3 modules below the image slider on our home page, we actually have the ability to add 6 modules in this position, in these available positions. Now, because we've only used 3 of them have collapsed, so it looks like they don't even exist when you load the home page. But if we were to add a 4th one, what it would do is it would shrink the other modules accordingly so that instead of fitting 3 across here, it would show 4 across. And you can kind of see that by the way that the current modules have been shrunk down to where it would actually allow us to fit 6 modules here. If you scroll down the page, you'll see that this particular template has lots of positions that we are not using at all on our home page. But these are all positions that we could be using on other pages of the site as we add content, or on the home page as well. So just be aware that this is how you find out where those positions are. So when you go through the drop-down list when you're adding a new module to select the right position and you want to know where it's going to end up, you can take a look at this outline of the module positions available in your template, and you'll know exactly where to put things and use which module position name to use when you're trying to put new content on the site. So for now, I'm going to just take away this question mark TP =1 at the end of the URL, and I'm going to reload the home page, and you will see that the position outlines have disappeared and it's back to the normal home page. So in order to add a search field, we want to add that right over here, kind of where the Contact Us menu item is right now. We just want it to shift this entire menu over closer to the logo, which will allow us some room to put the search position over here. And because these positions are collapsible, you'll notice when we add it that it does just that. It pushes the menu over to the left so that we can fit the search field on the right. So let's go back to our the back end of the website, and we are going to go to the Module Manager. So under Extensions, we're going to select the Module Manager this time. And here we're going to create a new module, and we are going to use the built-in search module. So scroll down to get to the search and click it. This is the type of module that we're adding. We can call it search, but I don't want the name search to appear above the search field, so I'm going to hide the title of it. So I do want a box label, and I want that to say search within the box. And the width, I think I'm going to set to about 30. We can take a look and see how it looks. I'm not going to use a search button. I'm just going to allow people to press return to get their search started. And the button position we don't need to worry about because we're not using one. We don't have a button image or text. Now if you scroll down, we'll get to this set item ID in just a moment. But for now, we need to add the position, which we know because we looked at the positions available on the home page that there was a position called search, and this is the template GCK store that we're using on this site. So I'm going to select that search module. And everything looks good except the menu assignment. We want to be sure it's going to appear on all pages, which it will. And we can now save and close. Now one thing about the search field is that once we reload the home page, you'll see the search field is here now, and let's try contact. Now it kind of looks like nothing happened, but what actually happened is the search results appeared on our home page. If we scroll down, you'll see the search results are there under the home page. And we can see our contact page with our dummy text here. Now, the way that we get the search field to appear on a different page is using that item ID, which is what I prefer to do because I don't want people to perform a search and then not know where the results went. So let's go back to the back end of the website, and I'm going to create a search page. So in my menus, I'm just going to use the hidden menu because I don't really need this to show up for anyone to see. I'm going to create a new hidden menu item, and I'm going to call it search results. And we will select search form or results, and we don't need to change any other settings, so let's save and close. And now when we go back to our extensions module manager, select the search module that we created. We're going to scroll down to the set item ID and select the search results that we created. And now when we save this, we can go back to our home page, refresh the home page, and let's try that contact search one more time. And you'll see the search results now appear on a search results page. So that would be the basics of how to determine where your module positions are on your Joomla site, as well as how to add a search field. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.